it's impossible for very successful people to live a balanced life. I'm gonna actually expand upon this because obviously it's very unlikely for successful people to live balanced lives during the time that they are pushing to be successful. Now, let's take it a step further because success is quantified in many different sectors. So for me personally, we've got health, right? Your fitness. We've also got your style, your physical appearance, your swag. We've also got the way that you speak. We've also got your education, your learning material, your skills in a certain sector, and we've got your relationships as well, friends, females, whatever, significant others. We've also got your family. So I'm going to go deep on the way that I dive into being unbalanced and how you can use this imbalance to actually work for you instead of against you, and at least understand what's going on. Because I was on a call yesterday and with my team, and one guy he shot me out. He's like, "Yo, dude, you look like you're intense right now. What's going on?" I'm like, "It's because I'm hungry," right? And normally I'm focused really, really heavily on communication skills as well as relationships with the team. This last probably week, I went on a huge streak of being 100% focused on physical fitness. I cut down 5 pounds, been running every single day, been really focusing on my boxing, right? And that creates an imbalance of social capabilities, right? And it was palpable, like it was noticeable because I was in my head, just like, I want to do this, this, and this. Matter of fact, during the meeting, I'm like doing weights and stuff, right? And so when you're focused on certain things, you're obviously just going to, as a byproduct, have things that aren't getting as much attention. So you need to be aware of that, and you need to accept that, because to get really, really proficient in a very short period of time and make a lot of progress, you got to go all in on that. Just go all in on it, get the results you're looking for, and then you can go into the next sector. And so this gets really interesting when you're figuring out, like, okay, am I looking to build a solid relationship? Okay, well then go in for the amount of time that you need to build a solid relationship and make everything else imbalanced. But understand that that's a sacrifice you're going to make, where all of your other stuff, business, money, is going to fall by the wayside, because that's what we do. When you're looking to be successful, you go all in. Same thing if it comes to family. If you're looking to have a good connection with your family and you want to show up to all the family gatherings, understand that all the other things are going to fall by the wayside. If you want to build a successful business, this is the most common one that people go to. If you want to build a successful business, then understand that you're not going to hang out with your friends, you're not going to hang out with your family, you're not going to have a girl, that makes complete sense, right? If you really want to do something, understand that we're going to put everything else aside. So we on our team are very cognizant of that, and that's the way we rock, and it's actually understood. So when somebody called me out, I wanted to make a video of it. First of all, like, it's because every single day I am 100% all in on something. Okay, for the last 2 years, actually a year and a half, I've been all in on building this business. Right? Building this business. And this week, and actually the last 6 months, I have started tapering, because I've built the business to a point where it's running by itself. It's almost fully autonomous, which is incredible. So now I've got way more bandwidth, and I can go, okay, well, what else do I want to dive into? What else do I want to try and add into my repertoire? So I started boxing 6 months ago, and I just had an amazing inspirational dinner with my boxing coach, his wife, and my girlfriend, and it got me amped up. So then I took more bandwidth away from the business, and I put way more bandwidth into, okay, I need to run every day, I need to work out every night, I need to be studying all this tape, I need to be on it. And that's okay. And I think it's important for everybody to understand how to balance that. And what's even cooler, I'll add a second part to this, is you can have things on the top of your mind that you are constantly working on, but you can have stuff on the back burner that's on simmer. Okay, so for example, I just started putting minoxidil on my beard, right? And that's on simmer. That's simple. I know that in 4 months, and I'm also gonna go get my hair done. I'm gonna get a hair transplant. That's all on simmer right now. It's stuff on the back burner, stuff in the future that's slowly cooking, where I know, okay, once this flicks over, once this beard flicks over, I can go all in on reshaping my wardrobe and going into physical appearance and optimizing how I look in 6 months. So like it's so cool how you can have stuff now that you're completely working on, but you can also look forward to what's coming next. Of like, okay, once this takes over, I'm going to focus for a week or 2 weeks on getting the best suits and redesigning my wardrobe and figuring out the best beard style for me and figuring out the best hairstyle for me and whatever, the best smells and the best scents and the best colognes and all of that. Like, you can have multiple things on the back burner, and I think it's important to understand that there is an imbalance. That's what business is. That's what success is you go all in on something. But then also understanding that there's things on the back burner. So I have the constant communications with my girlfriend because she sees me go in. She'll find weeks where, months and years where I'm just, babe, I'm doing this. And she understands that. But we also have the open communication of, hey, but this is on the back burner. So, for example, in 6 days now, we're going to Costa Rica. And we're going to kick it for 7 days. We're going to have a lot of fun. She understands that I'm working right now. Like, the last month we won the school games. We're going to see Alex Hormozi in Vegas at the end of March, at the end of this month, right? But to get there, I was very unavailable because I was so imbalanced on business. Now, it worked because, yes, I'm focused on business and I missed our Sunday fun day, where Sundays are supposed to be for my girlfriend, but I was working. I was like, listen, there's 2 more days in this event. I got to make sure we win. I was working. And normally that would piss her off a lot. And it still didn't make her happy. But since this was on the back burner, she understood, well, I'm 100% in this right now, which sucks. But she knows that in 14 days from then, I'm going to be 100% in on her in our relationship. And that being on the back burner just took a lot of the pressure away. So not only can you use this for yourself of like, listen, I know that maybe I don't like the way that my beard looks, or I don't like the way that my hair looks right now, but I've got that on the back burner to solve that, so I don't need to focus and think about it and give it bandwidth every single day because it's already on the back burner. It's simmering, right? We're caramelizing the onions. We don't need them right here because they're caramelizing. There's nothing you need to do but let them sit. So let that sit and focus on what's in front of you. So that's my process for going 100% in on whatever I'm doing. I hope it's useful because it's a revelation that has worked for me consistently, and I don't think a lot of people are using it. I don't think a lot of people are embracing the imbalance. So hopefully that was informational. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.